Welcome to Kyle and Dave versus the Machine video edition. This week, we are going to be talking about the Robert Altman movie, McCabe and Mrs. Miller. Of course, we're going to be reacting to the trailer here today, but is there any name recognition you have of this movie, Dave?
No, I don't know. Because, you know what, I think my friend's name is Pat McCabe, so I feel like McCabe sounds familiar. Robert Altman, of course, is a fairly well-known director, and to break whatever digital wall, this is the first time we're going to watch a trailer before we actually review a movie.
Whoa, what? This is going to be crazy. I'm very excited. I am a big Robert Altman fan, and I totally get why people don't like him as a director. But for the most part, what he does is so incredibly up my alley that I'm like, yeah, whatever. Natural realism, people talking over each other, natural lighting, like all that kind of stuff is like, yeah, give me more of that. It's great. It feels like you're just a slice of life that you're going into. MASH being, of course, the big example that people usually know him from, but I'm also a fan of Gosford Park and some of his later work as well. This is one that has kind of escaped my viewing. I knew of it. I have seen it referenced in some of the film textbooks I looked at in school. It's usually referenced as one of the best Westerns of all time, even though it's an anti-Western as far as I know. It sounds like I know a lot of it, but honestly, all I know is like Western, Warren Beatty, Robert Altman. Those are kind of the three things I know about this movie going in. So I'm excited.
All right.
Dave, do you have that trailer all ready to go?
I'm ready to click when you command.
Okay, so 3, 2, 1, click. Black screen.
Nothing.
Black screen. Oh, Warner Brothers. Oh, great.
So this will not be on streaming.
That's right. Ooh.
It's true.
Is that Leonard Cohen?
No, there's no way. Not gravelly.
It's not gravelly enough. Sounds like a very young Leonard Cohen. Oh, Julie Christie's great.
It's hard to hold the hand of anyone who's reached.
Warren Beatty is so weird. I don't know. He has such a presence on film. And from what I know, he just like hated being a movie actor.
Yeah. He's an interesting.
Oh, in quotes.
Interesting guy. Oh, are they not McCabe and Mrs. Miller?
They're McCabe and Mrs. Miller.
Some alias action?
Right. Ooh, gold
Do they
tooth.
have a gold tooth? She looks a little bit witch-like there, didn't she? Something out of a rolled doll.
Dreamy here going in and out.
There's a lot of different expressions, almost like her state of mind. Is that a candle? That was a lantern?
There's a lantern of some kind.
I don't understand the Old West. Is that it's called wood, right? Oh,
that is wood, and that is gravel, and that is dirt. So, good eye there, Dave.
And where is the overpass?
Right.
Oh, there's a lot of candles.
I'm guessing we're not going to hear anybody speak in this trailer, is what I'm now assuming.
Feels like a really bad music video.
Yeah. I wonder if this is a fan trailer again that you found for us, Dave.
Listen, it's posted by Danios12345. It has to be legit.
Sounds legit.
You know,
he does
this
have
thing's
10.6 thousand subscribers, so.
It's only 1 minute and 40, but it does feel like we've been watching this for like at least 3 minutes.
Well, Dave, I have to say, as it rounds out here and they're walking through the mud and the shit, I'm on board.
Human shit.
Looks great to me.
So boring. I'm bored already. I love a good Western, and I understand.
You don't.
Yeah.
You don't like anything to do with outside.
No,
what are you talking about?
No. Westerns
Anything
are
small
fun.
town, any like Western theme thing, you're like, this is bullshit, I hate it.
No, you're confusing small town West with Westerns. But that just looks like a small town movie where a bunch of hicks play the elastic band. There's no elastic bands in this area.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
They're playing the jugs. They hold up the moonshine jugs and blowing into them.
Like you brought up, Warren Beatty's got charisma, magnetism.
Yeah.
So it might be good. I don't know.
I've actually recently discovered that I actually really like Lauren.
Oh.
That I really like Warren Beatty.
Why? What happened? What did you watch?
I randomly, through the movies that I've picked to watch this year, outside of the podcast, I've watched like 2 other Warren Beatty movies. And I'm like,
which ones? Which ones?
Really good. He was in Ishtar, the much maligned Ishtar movie.
Ishtar.
And I rewatched Dick Tracy last year.
Does that hold up?
Not really, but I still like his performance in it. And Stephen Sondheim wrote a song for it, which is why I was watching it. So
There.
oh, Bonnie and Clyde. Bonnie and Clyde.
Oh, Bonnie and Clyde's,
So,
yeah.
yeah.
That's good. That's good.
Which was before this movie, but
Yeah, he doesn't age. He's one of those guys.
I am definitely on board. Dave is not, because he's Mr. Resident Stick in the Mud for the 1971 season.
I was in that trailer, actually, as they passed by.
Oh, were you? We'll not ask what you were selling. This Friday, we, of course, are going to be going into much more depth on McCabe and Mrs. Miller. We have a good guest lined up. And Dave, take us away from here. Do your best Leonard Cohen impression.
How does the song go?
I don't remember.
Was he just singing? We'll rewind it. I'll play it over. I won't. Too boring.
Birds and clouds and rocks and stuff and small town western people.
Walking through the shit of human feces.
There we go. We just wrote a hit song.
And the
Dave.
Oscar goes to...